Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while, dude.
Let me fix my shirt real quick. I don't want my titties popping out midstream, and then we get demonetized.
Oh, for real, hell no, over here showing pornography.
I'm trying to get the YouTube strikes going
Oh,
on.
hell no. And with that being said, welcome, one and all, to season two. Two.
Season two.
Hell yeah, two of the Fetterly Club podcast here. We are missing one, but he'll be joining soon. With that being said, this is the glorious one here with, let me see, this way, yeah, there he is, the Oz.
Hello. Welcome back. It feels great.
Hell yeah, man, hell yeah. So, given the drop that you made for us a few weeks back, how are you doing, Oz?
Great. Actually, every day I keep getting better and better. I still have the resounding cough. I'll cough every once in a while, and I still get like not severe shortness of breath, but you could tell that it's still there, where I have to take a breath or two, and then I'm fine. My throat dries up a lot, so you can't see it, but behind my camera I have a water bottle just in case. But we're doing great. My mom's great. She's back to herself.
Yeah.
She still also, sometimes gets that shortness of breath, but we're getting through it day by day. It feels great to feel this way right now because the 2 weeks that I was in bed and I couldn't move and I was sick, I don't ever want to feel that way again, and I don't wish it on anybody because it is the worst experience you can ever go through.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, it's not fun. The shortness of breath, dude. It's gonna linger for a very very long time. I mean, I still suffer from that shit. The cough, I rarely get every now and then, but I mean, depending on the person, I mean that can also linger too. Did you
The
did you
weather too.
did you experience the loss of taste and smell and stuff like that?
I remember when it first happened. The first thing I did was when I felt because hold on, let me put my words together. The weekend after Christmas, because I got sick on the 24th was Christmas Eve, which is the day that I knew I was going to shit. So that weekend, I tried to eat an actual meal of I think it was like carne con papas on red sauce,
Oh.
and I don't remember tasting anything. But what I did was, I don't know if it was the food lacking salt or whatever, but what I did was I grabbed a Pop Tart that I had and I opened it and I started eating it just so I could taste sugar or taste something. And it was still there. I could still taste it. However, the next day I attempted to order McDonald's and I ordered a cheeseburger and I didn't taste it. Like I didn't taste anything. It just tasted stale. And
So it was just
my
like
mom,
substance that you had.
yeah, I couldn't even take. You know how you can usually taste the onions and the pickles? I couldn't taste anything.
Yeah.
I would just bite into it and it was nothing, and I was like, "Fuck, taste, sense something." You know what I'm saying? But no, there was nothing there, and that's when I knew my sense of taste was gone. My smell. I don't know if I can get too graphic. I already get graphic on the smell. You know when you go to the bathroom and it just smells really bad? I
Mhm.
can't smell anything.
Oh.
But I knew what my body was releasing was supposed to smell. But but I couldn't smell anything. So I knew that at that time I was screwed. It was all gone.
No. We're not gonna get too much into that because, as you all know, those that follow us, you know that the Oz dropped a video in regards to everything that he experienced. So I just wanted to get a few questions in there, so that way it's a bit of a teaser, so you can go and watch that video. All right, y'all.
Yeah,
So go
thank
watch
you.
that.
And if you have watched that video, I highly appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the comments I got on Instagram at Phenomenal FKR. It's amazing that you guys felt it and you felt what I was feeling at that time. So thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for that.
Yeah, I actually had people that I know, send me messages and be like, "Hey, you know what, dude? His video made me cry." Like, you know, I'm gonna go out and say it. I personally haven't seen it, and I mean, precast. I already told Oz the reason why.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm eventually gonna get to it. I mean, I am, but I think right now it's not quite time yet. So
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man. So anything interesting happen while you were in quarantine ish thingish?
You know what? I was telling Jess when I saw him was that I understand now how people feel in quarantine, like not being able to leave their house. And I'm not talking about people that are sick. I'm just talking about the people that are at home, um, because they can't go to work. They don't, or they don't have a job, or they have their kids to take care of, or whatever. You get to a point where you just miss the outside, and you just miss going outside.
Yeah.
There came a time. This was I believe days after New Year, because during New Year's time I was still in quarantine. I was still in bed. I was still out of it. Maybe the second or the third, where I literally had to just go to my window and open the curtain just to look outside.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I was just missing going outside or just seeing another human being, because I was stuck in my room for this long amount of time.
Yeah.
So after that, it was sad. Like my mom's like, "What do you do?" It's like, I'm literally just looking outside because I just want to see outside.
Yeah.
So I my respect went up so high for people that are stuck indoors. So when I finally got cleared, because I took the COVID test, came back negative, I sent it to HR where I work at, and they cleared me. So I went back to work just this Monday. I already went back to work.
Nice.
Oh, I missed it so much.
Oh shit.
I was like, when I stepped outside. Well, obviously, I stepped outside the weekend before just to start getting my feet wet and because when you're finally clear and you're able to go outside, you kind of feel like a newborn baby taking your first steps, you know. So that Monday when I went to work and I take the bus and I was just sitting down with my earphone, I was like, oh, it felt so good. Just I'm outside. Hello, Dollar Tree. How are you?
Oh shit.
Like that. So it was so yeah. So I've been back to work for about a week now, and that Monday when I went back to work, I still had the shortness of breath. Now I work in a warehouse, so it's constant, strenuous work. There was times where I had to stop and just grab onto a shelf and just be like, "Okay, we're good." And the weird part is that now I suffer from asthma. I've always have, but I haven't had asthma in about 20 years. Now, mind you, I'm 33. 20 years is when I was 13 years old. I'm back on inhalers just because it's sometimes hard for me to breathe.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks, dude.
I don't like it, man. Sometimes I just like. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That having to use an inhaler that you haven't used in what
20 years,
2 decades.
Yeah, 20
trying to make it sound
years.
Fancy and shit. You know?
I know you try to make it sound less than it actually is. Like, no,
I know, right?
It's been 20 years. God damn it!
5 more years, it'd be a quarter of a century.
I know.
Oh shit. Man, did you catch up on any shows, or did you binge watch anything while you were doing that?
That's all I did, man. I watched so many movies, and I watched a couple of shows. You see, here's what. Okay, now I'm gonna rant because this pisses me off.
Go for
I'm
it.
a huge supporter of Netflix, and in the 2 weeks that I was home, Netflix was dead. They weren't dropping any shows that I wanted to watch. You know what I'm saying? I caught up on American Horror Story. I switched over to HBO Max because I was watching a lot of movies that I haven't seen in years. Like I watched from beginning to end the Independence Day.
The Will Smith one?
Oh, yeah, the Will Smith one that came out in 1997 or 96 that I hadn't seen from beginning to end in about 5 years. Hey, it still holds up. It's still such a great movie. And I watched the Wonder Woman movies, all the Batman movies, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, which were amazing. I just watched a lot of movies. The only show that I feel I did binge watch from season 1 to season 12 is The Big Bang Theory, because I just love The Big Bang Theory. And even when I'm done with it, I start all over again. So I finished 12 seasons, went back. Right now I'm on season 4, I believe it is. So watching it. It's just a nightly routine when I'm going to go to bed. I put on Big Bang Theory and I knock out.
Background, white noise.
Yeah, pretty much. Hearing Sheldon and Leonard and Penny on my TV, I was like, oh, it's like comfort food. It's like, yeah. So,
Oh man, bad dude. Well, during the whole Christmas New Year break that we had on here, I managed to rewatch. And I'm probably gonna get a lot of heat for this. Well, not really a lot of heat, but a lot of people don't really like that.
okay.
It's Cobra Kai.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot
I
of
caught
people in
Cobra
the
Kai.
beginning.
I caught the new season of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. Like midway through the season, people were like, "Ah, nah, this is whack." I stopped watching it for that reason, and then my friend Sharon from work is like, "Dude, you need to watch the new season. It's like kick ass." And I'm like, "What the hell?" So
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, cool, fine, I'll watch it." And I started watching it again, and I'm like, "Holy shit, this is actually good." There's a lot of nostalgia in it, you know. A lot of Mr. Miyagi references, obviously. But it's just there was and I don't care. There was a part in the new season that actually made me tear up, and I'm actually gonna post it, but on my social media. So for those that follow,
It's probably Jesus. I mean, I know the only time I got really emotional was when they're dancing to Journey. It's like episode 9 or 10 where I forgot the name.
From the new season or from season 1?
From season 3, the new season.
Okay.
I think they just came out of dinner from the restaurant. I blanking out on the names right now.
Spoiler.
Sorry. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. Watch Cobra Kai.
It.
It's a decent show. It's a decent show. I remember our old buddy Chris Berg wanted me to watch it when it was on YouTube, and I was like, no, I don't want to see that shit. And then when it went to Netflix, I'm like, oh shit, if Netflix got it, it might be a good show. So I ended up binge watching season 1 and 2 on a weekend. It was decent. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it was the best show in the world, but I did enjoy it.
It's very watchable. It's very watchable. Oh, what up, Danny? You watch Cobra Kai too, pa?
Morning,
Danny. I was beginning to. Well, I just saw the first one. Was the Richard Ramirez Night Stalker series that they did.
Oh my god!
I watched the first because I was kind of like sleepy, and I was like, you know what? After the first one, I was gonna watch the second one, but I was too sleepy. I was like, you know what? No. I actually want to focus on this one.
Yes.
So I switched to something else, and then I just fell asleep. But
yeah,
dude. And that's just off the first one.
I knew the history of Richard Ramirez because I studied it when I was in high school, not because it was a topic, just for fun. So when you see the locations and the areas and what he actually did, and oh my god, it was such a good documentary series.
Dude, just like I said, like just off that first episode, I was just like, this guy's fucking holy shit.
Insane.
Yeah, man. That's something I would recommend y'all to watch because I mean that thing was crazy. I mean,
yes, it's called Night Stalker.
Yeah, thank you, Pa. Thank you. Yeah, I was just like, holy shit. Yeah, but and the reason why I was tripping out is because I had my friend Cindy, who no longer works with us, recommended his book to read, and I got halfway through it, but I never finished it. But I was intrigued by it. So, you know, when I heard that this came out, I was like, "Holy shit! Let me watch it." And sure enough, it didn't disappoint. I mean, it was good. And again, it was just that one episode, so I'm gonna continue to watch it. But let me see what else. Oh, you know what I haven't watched is The Mandalorian.
Okay. The whole season 2?
No, I saw the first 2 episodes of season 2.
Okay.
I still haven't seen. I don't know if she came out in episode 2, Sasha Banks.
3, I think 3 or 4.
Okay, so I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah.
I think the last episode I saw was when Baby Yoda was eating the fish balls, the fish eggs.
Yeah. That's episode 2, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the last one I saw.
Yeah. But, it's a good show, Mandalorian. I got my friend Kevin hooked on Mandalorian because of Fortnite. So okay, wait, because those who don't know, the Mandalorian is a character in the Fortnite season right now, and the Mandalorian is the main character in the Fortnite season right now.
As in,
right
like, you can
now.
buy his skin right
It's
now.
free if you get the battle pass. It's the first skin you get, and as you progress through the season, you're getting upgrades of his armor. So his armor comes out like season one, and as the season progresses, you're getting the pads, the helmet, the chest, and yeah. So, um,
Fuck.
and right now the secret character, because there's always a secret skin. Last season, um, who was last season? It was Wolverine, and the season before that it was Deadpool. So right now the secret skin is the Predator, the actual Predator. So yeah,
From like Arnold Schwarzenegger and then the
yeah,
Predator.
yeah, because this season their theme is hunters.
Oh,
So they got the Mandalorian. They had the Master Chief from Halo. They had, oh my god, the character from God of War. I'm blanking out on his name. The character from God of War. The secret skin right now is the Predator. It's giving you challenges to progress yourself to get that actual skin for free. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and they also had Daryl from The Walking Dead as one of the hunters.
you know what, Ba? Going on that theme, they should have made a skin for Boba Fett.
I have a theory that it's coming next season. Because, well, I can't say because, but just watch Mandalorian season 2. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
cause
say about
yeah. Oh, so Danny sent a message and he
that.
said, "What did you think of the Chivas game yesterday?" I actually didn't see it.
Okay.
And honestly, I mean, it's been a while since I've watched, Liga MX.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I guess I kind of became a MLS fanboy, I guess you can say, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Chivas is still, I mean, that's always gonna be, my team. But I think Chivas was more of what I grew up watching as opposed to a
Okay.
team that I actually chose for myself.
Yeah.
Like, LAFC. I mean, I chose that team. Like, that's my, like, I consider to be, it sounds lame, like, I consider that to be, like, I'm part of the team because I chose them. Like, it's not like, oh, yeah, you have to watch them because I grew up watching them. Now you have to grow up watching them.
Yeah.
Like it was with Chivas.
Right.
So, but back to Danny's question, no, I didn't see the game. And I
Did they
haven't even seen
win
the
by any
highlights.
chance? Okay. Okay. That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, nah. I was watching the NFL games yesterday.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Rams didn't make it. It's all right though.
Did I did they lose to Green Bay?
They did. I mean, that was a
Okay.
good
Okay.
game. I mean,
Okay.
there's one particular post that I saw on my social media that I screenshot, and I'm keeping that receipt, bro, because when the Packers lose, that post is not gonna age well, my guy, and I'm gonna make sure that you remember it. And you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that, and I'm looking straight at the camera for that. I'm pointing. I'm just saying, dude, because
It's not me, by the way, guys. So don't even think it's me.
no, it's not Oz. It's not Oz. But yeah, this person will know once I post that picture that I screenshot because it's not gonna age well, my guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I've done it too and I've talked shit, but I try not to generalize all of the fans of
Okay.
the opposing team, but this post generalized everybody, and it's like, yo, I didn't say any of that shit, and I didn't talk shit. As a matter of fact, I congratulated my Green Bay fans.
Yeah.
Or friends. Fans, not fans, friends. But, yeah, anyway.
You football people are funny. You're so passionate.
Well, we try. Yeah, but, let me see. Let me see something. And then, who else played? Oh, the Ravens played against... Don't tell me.
I'm not.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna tell you. Oh no.
Oh, the Buffalo Bills. Yeah,
Okay.
the Bills beat them. So, yeah, there's a couple of games today too.
Is this right now the playoffs?
It is. So
Okay. So now comes the question that I asked you guys. Well, Jess is not here, but the question that I asked you back a couple of episodes ago or sometime last year, which who's going to the Super Bowl in your opinion? Right now, from what you just saw.
Oh, fuck. I would have to see today's games.
Okay.
And then I can make a guesstimate of who might make it. Um,
Okay, so
I mean,
pick a
Green
team
Bay's
from
looking good.
yesterday.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. Green Bay's looking good. I mean,
Yeah.
they took down the number one defensive team, which was the Rams. But they were the
Yeah.
number one. I think they were the number one offensive team. So I mean, again that was like just a great matchup altogether.
Yeah.
Um, I don't want to say that the Bills and Ravens game wasn't like, how can I say, I couldn't really tell like how they're gonna match up against who they're gonna play against next week, because it was
Right.
so, I don't want to say slow, but it was just, out of the two games from yesterday, that was second place. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't really. I mean, it was 3-3 at the half.
Right.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? So
So I'm gonna ask you the same question next week. I'm gonna ask you and Jesse the same question next week. What I'll do is I'll write down the brackets of every game, and I'm gonna make you guys just give me your predictions, just for fun.
hell
But
yeah.
I want to ask you something sports related. Well, sports entertainment related.
Mm.
Yesterday, the WWE announced the next 3 WrestleMania locations. They're doing Raymond James Stadium this year for 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing AT&T Stadium next year in Dallas. And in 2023, they will be coming to the Los Angeles area at SoFi Stadium. I want to get your thoughts on that announcement, because I posted yesterday on Instagram, my next 2 years are already booked.
Mm-hmm.
I know where I'm gonna be at. I got my brother in Texas, so I know I'll head that way for WrestleMania, and then the year after that, it's here. And if you're a wrestling fan, you're an idiot not to go when it's in your town. So, your thoughts on the announcement yesterday?
As you can tell, I had to get the mic hella closer now. Um, I and mind you, I haven't watched wrestling like consistently in months.
Same.
But this is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, this is big. I mean, the fact that we have 2 WrestleManias like close to us is
Yeah.
fucking sick. So Danny, Boothang, y'all better get ready for when it comes to LA, cause you know we're going.
We're going.
You know
We
we're
are
gonna
going.
go. We're gonna go. And Danny, we're gonna get to your question in a bit, but back to the Oz's question. I'm excited as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think at this point, now that we know that we're going to have to do a road trip next year, I mean, hopefully everything's better,
It's a 23-hour road trip,
but it's
nonstop.
okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, we can
We could
what,
stop
take
halfway
3.
there.
We could do about 2 days. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, you know, get a rest stop somewhere or a pit stop somewhere. Just chill. But, man, I mean, I think when it comes to WrestleMania, I mean, some of us weren't fortunate enough, like you, Oz, to actually watch it in an actual like arena as opposed to a stadium. Because
Yeah.
I think the experience is a bit different in an arena than a stadium, because the stadium's so much bigger and like you're way further out, as opposed to, you saw it at the Staples Center, right?
Oh, it was 2005. Yeah, 2005 at the Staples Center. It was WrestleMania 21.
Yeah.
They called it WrestleMania Goes to Hollywood. I do remember. It's funny because a lot of my memories from when I was a child are gone, but this one just sticks, you know, because it was one of the greatest experience I've ever been to.
Yeah. See, and the thing is, at Staples Center, anywhere you sit is a good view. So regardless of where you sat, Oz, you probably were like fucking having the time of your life, huh?
Well, when we originally bought the tickets, it was myself, my brother, my cousin Lily, and her then, I believe was her then boyfriend or fiance at the time. And we had bought the WrestleMania tickets, ran from $100 to about $900 and something front row at that time. So we bought obviously the nosebleeds, $100 all the way at the top. So this was in November 2004. Cut to the day of the event, as we're heading to Staples Center. There's a person yelling, if you have these numbers, blah, 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 please come this way. And we had one of the numbers in the nosebleeds. So we get to the lady and like, oh, we have this tickets. Okay, you guys are getting upgraded. Go to the ticket booth. And so at the time when we bought the tickets, the stage and the ring weren't set. So the stage was built on in front of our seats.
Oh,
So we were upgraded from nosebleeds to the entrance stage on the left-hand side. If
oh
you've seen
shit.
WrestleMania, if you've seen WrestleMania 2005, there's the stage, and on the right-hand side, it's like a billboard that announces the next
Oh
match.
yeah.
We were on top of that billboard. We were seated on top of the billboard. So we were right next to the entrance stage, right
Oh.
next to it. So I'll give you an even better view. When the main event happened and Triple H comes out with Motorhead playing, we're right behind Motorhead.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
See, I mean, what? So, out of all of the, what are they now? Big five instead of big four,
Yeah, it's
right?
5 now. It's Rumble Mania. They're calling the Money in the Bank the next one, SummerSlam and Survivor Series. Yeah,
So, what are you missing? Rumble, right?
Rumble.
That's the
Yeah,
only one you're missing.
I've been to well, I mean, and Money in the Bank if you're going to call it 5. So it's I've been to a Mania. I've been to a SummerSlam in 2014 with Jess,
I remember that 60
and we.
suplexes.
Oh my God, that was another amazing night, and I want Jesse on here so we could talk about that match specifically. And then we've been to Survivor Series a couple of years ago. Thank you, Nancy,
Oh yeah,
and
Paul.
Mr. Fitzpatrick for that.
Hell yeah. Miss you guys.
And
Haven't
yes,
talked to you in a bit.
we
So.
miss you guys so much.
Hell yeah.
Uh, I don't really communicate with them the way you do, but they were always nice to me, so I'm so appreciative to them for
Dude,
that.
yeah, man. That Survivor Series was hella cool. I mean,
Yeah.
oh shit, dude, the food, bro.
You know how I don't like to eat, so
Man, what did we have that day? We was what, hot dogs, wings, trail
uh,
mix, chips.
a delicious mac and cheese. That's what I
Oh,
remember.
that's right, and it had like the breadcrumbs on top and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All the free soda you want, all the free beer you
beer.
want. Yeah.
Ah, again, Mr. Fitzpatrick, Nancy, we appreciate you guys, and for
We
you guys,
missed you dearly. We do miss you dearly.
thinking about us every time something comes around. We appreciate you guys so
Please come on the
much.
podcast
Yes,
anytime you want.
please. I mean,
Anytime.
I'll shoot an invite. I'm down for it.
Mm-hmm.
Danny said, I already started my piggy bank.
Yeah.
Saving up. Yeah,
We
have
all
a
started
year.
our piggy bank. I
Well, we have
started
2
yesterday
years.
I started yesterday just for for AT&T. So
Hey, what is it? Third stimulus check going straight to savings.
no, there's stuff I want to buy, but most
Half
of it
of
will go
it.
to
Half of
savings.
it. We'll go with
Half of it
half.
will go to
We'll go with
savings.
half. We'll go with
Half
half.
of it will go to savings.
Oh shit, man,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, no, I'm hella excited for that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, Oz, what are your thoughts about McIntyre and what happened to him with the whole positive COVID test and how it was handled?
Oh, Jesus. This is where it becomes really difficult because here's what upsets me about the positive. It's not the fact that he came out positive, it's the fact that the company announced he was positive before he had a chance to say
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? It's also showing the hypocritical side of WWE because before, when COVID started, 15 to 20 wrestlers or people that work for the company came out positive, and those were never talked about.
Mhm.
They were swept under the rug. They were told not to say anything. People like Renee Young,
Oh yeah, that's
on
right.
on her podcast, she's spoken about how why the hell are they announcing Drew McIntyre when we weren't allowed to talk about our positive? So it was according to what she was saying on her podcast, it was her, Dean Ambrose, Billy Kay, Peyton Royce, Apollo Crews, Rusev, Lana,
Oh shit.
Naomi, Natty. Who else was positive? A couple of producers in the back, including Billy Kidman, the Hurricane, Tyson Kidd. All these people were all positive, but they weren't allowed to talk about it. They were meant to sign NDAs and be like, okay, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna pay you for the time off. Go take the time off that you need. Blah blah blah. But don't talk about it.
That's, I mean, they should have let him do it.
Yeah.
And if they wanted it on their social media or on their website or whatever, then take his announcement and then put it on your shit. Tag him and be like, oh, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, he does work for them, but still, I mean, I think it would have been better had he announced it himself than the company.
Yeah, the fact that when he did his video for when Raw was live, it just sounded so forced. It didn't sound legit. It sounded like, okay, I'm doing this because you guys already outed me, so I might as well say something about it.
It sounded scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
But I just didn't like the way that they handled his diagnosis. He should have done it himself.
Yeah, I agree.
Rather than the company posting 5 fucking pics of Drew McIntyre tested positive for coronavirus.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre this and that. It's even as bad. It's almost as bad as when Luke Harper died, and he didn't get a 10-bell salute. He didn't get anything on the stage. Pat Patterson had died 2 to 3 weeks before that, and he got the 10-bell salute. He got the wrestlers on the stage. Why didn't Luke Harper do it? Why did they do it for him? Mind you, the AEW tribute that they did was fantastic.
Oh, hell yeah.
I watched the whole show. It was amazing, fantastic. Kudos to them for putting on a good show. The only thing WWE has done, they now, because of fan anger, they're putting out videos on their YouTube channel, on the WWE Network, and this and that about Luke Harper and tributes to him. But now it's just like, okay, you had your opportunity to do it
too late.
The weekend after. Now you're just trying to save face for publicity, and it's not cool.
Yeah, that's dumb. I mean, that should have been a given when he passed. And again, kudos to AEW for keeping that shit so quiet, because he was. Mm-hmm. I was looking into that, and he was actually hospitalized months before. Or like a month and a half before. Nobody knew until they announced that he had passed.
Yeah.
I think they had written him off, right?
Yeah, they had written him off with injury or some kind of rib injury, and they just wrote him up. But I did notice that he was gone for a while, but the AEW shows are so packed and they're so star-studded and the matches are so amazing, you kind of forget that these people are missing.
Yeah.
Until they're like, oh shit, he was gone. What the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. Good job, like you said, good job to them for keeping it quiet and not announcing it and just letting him do what he had to do.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That sucked. Let me see. Oh, Danny said, "Do you remember Hell in the Cell?"
Of course I do. Of course I remember Hell in the Cell.
There's a second comment to that says, "When you lost your shit in the first match, Novo."
Yeah.
Okay, peeps, you have to understand the look that I was getting because I lost my shit. Okay, here. You've all story time. And you probably already heard it, but I'm going to go ahead and share it anyway because it's freaking awesome. So, I think it was the first time. It was myself, Jesse. Was it Jesse? Was Jesse there?
Jesse was there.
You
His
were
sister
there.
was there.
Novo, Boothang, and Danny were there.
Fabian was there. And Jesse's sister was there, Alondra.
See, I remember that.
Yeah.
But back to the story. It was the first match, and who had the championship at that? John Cena, right?
Yeah.
He was the U.S. champ, and he was doing his U.S. Open challenge or whatever, and he was all like, "Oh, Leo was there and his family too." So he goes and's like, "Oh, wants to challenge me for my championship," right? Quiet, right? And then all of a sudden, Alberto Del Rio's music hits, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he came out, and I lost my shit, you guys. And when I lost my shit, I completely lost it. I got up, I started yelling, I started pounding on my chest, and he ended up beating John Cena. Let me put it this way: by the second match, I already had lost my voice.
Yeah.
I lost my shit to the first.
It was downhill
match.
After that. Yeah, it was downhill after that.
Oh man, but that was great. I think I think that pay-per-view was just like, was it that when Lesnar came out and started tearing the ring apart when he was he had fought the Undertaker, no?
Yeah, the main event was Lesnar and Undertaker. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was the only reason we went, because of the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Because Jess and you and them had never seen the Undertaker wrestle in person.
Yeah. Oh, he said. Danny's like, that was amazing. Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah, that was
Man.
another fun night in wrestling. Wrestling live is amazing. It's such a spectacle when done right.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's damn true. Oh man. Oh, talking about it's damn true. Did you see the social media post that Kurt Angle made about mentioning one Chris Benoit?
No, I have not.
So I guess he made a comment on the Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan match that occurred.
Ooh,
that I actually haven't watched, but he's praising the fuck out of that match.
Yeah.
He's like, it was so technical, so many good false finishes. Like, it was such a good match.
Mm-hmm.
So he said it reminded him of, I think I don't know if he wrestled them or not, but he said it reminded him of Chris Benoit. Like,
Okay.
he name dropped Chris Benoit, and it was just like, and then he put hashtag it's true.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, everybody that's a wrestling fan knows the whole Chris Benoit situation. And it still doesn't take away from the fact that he was an amazing wrestler. I mean, given again what occurred, but I mean, Chris Benoit was, man, dude.
Was
you could see
one
some
of
of his matches.
It's amazing. It was amazing for what he did. Mind you, what he did, we won't even.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
What he did in his personal life is his business, and we don't condone it. But as a wrestler and as a sports entertainer, he was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing to watch.
Hell yeah.
Even more now, people like Chris Benoit, people like Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, people that when we were kids, we were like, oh, that's pretty cool. But now as you see it as an adult and you've had that experience of wrestling and you know the technicality and the mind games and the psychology, and you're just like, this guy was amazing. And I can't believe as a kid, I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit were one of the best. Yeah, I mean, they
were one of the best to do what they did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I did see some old Eddie Guerrero matches, specifically when he fought people like Rob Van Dam. Even the ladder match he had with Rey Mysterio back in 2004. My God, these people were amazing.
The custody papers?
Yeah, the custody for Dominic. The run that he had with China was amazing.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. When they were like a couple?
Yeah.
Oh. They played off each other so well, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was good. They did that good, actually. The whole roses and the giving them to her and then said chiviaba ella, like that shit was crazy, dude. They both played off each other very well. Again, like you said, I mean, that type of shit you didn't see when you were younger, but now that you're an adult,
you didn't see it and you didn't appreciate it when you were younger. You just thought it was part of the show.
Yeah,
but it's not until now that we're older and we rewatch some of this stuff and just like, damn, that was amazing. How did I not appreciate that? Like, another perfect example is 1997 Bad Blood, the very first Hell in a Cell match between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Mind you, The Undertaker Mankind Hell in a Cell match the next year is freaking amazing, and it's a must watch for any wrestling fan. But this one, the first one, my God, did they tell a story in that ring? They told a story, and even when Kane came out for the first time, like the storytelling in the ring is like, it's what hooks you now. It's like, entertain me, yes, but tell me a story, and that's what they did in that match. And as a kid, you're just like, oh, it's a Hell in a Cell, it's a big ass cage. Oh, and then, but now as you're older, you're just like, my God, that was so amazing.
Yeah, dude. Just, there's a scene where you can hear Jim Ross like, oh my God, is that Kane? Is that Kane? Yeah. And then they pan to the Undertaker inside of the cell, and the facial expression he had, that was the first time I actually saw any type of somewhat concern on the Undertaker's face when Kane came out. Like, it was crazy. I was just like, oh, this fool looks scared. Mm-hmm. And then when they fucking faced down, like, oh shit, like, that shit was,
And if when you get a chance, if you want to rewatch the whole Kane Undertaker storyline week per week of how it progressed, oh, such a great story. Such a
Do,
great
do
story.
you remember when they interviewed Paul Bearer and then they acted like the camera was off, but it
Oh
wasn't off, and they were
yeah,
talking
yeah,
shit?
yeah. Like,
Oh,
oh,
dude.
Kane's my son, and then I look over there, it's little Undertaker coming down the stairs. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I remember
Oh,
that.
dude.
I remember all of
Fucking
that. And then
shit, dude.
I think it was Jerry the King Lawler was like, no, it was Paul Bearer that slept with your mother. It wasn't me. Blah blah blah. And he still beats the shit out of him. Yeah.
Ah, dude, man. Some of those storylines were really good.
Yeah, a lot of those storylines back then, like the greatest storyline to me is The Rock Austin.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The Rock versus Austin, WrestleMania 15 was the best storyline I've seen a long time. The Rock and Mankind,
Oh,
when
yeah.
Mankind won the title for the very first time. That's a great story back then.
If you want to push it a little bit further, Mankind Undertaker.
Man, oh my God.
Yeah.
That one stretched out years.
Shout out to Mick Foley, dude, because the way he would, like, get into character and start pulling his own hair, like, dude, he pulled his own hair out of his fucking cranium, dude, just for the character.
Yeah.
He would hit himself. Yeah, man. That's crazy. I mean,
like, even an underappreciated storyline of the time is Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, because they went at it for years too, and they didn't like each other at all.
like real life shit.
Behind the curtain, they didn't like each other at all, and you could see it.
Yeah. What do you think about the Goldust Mankind feud?
The Goldust Mankind feud. I think I don't remember that feud. The one I remember with Goldust is the Goldust Razor Ramon feud.
See, I don't remember that one.
No, I don't remember Goldust and Mankind. Was this during the Attitude Era when he was going? When Mankind was going?
It was before. It was before the Attitude Era. It was when Goldust still had Terry Runnels as his man.
Yeah.
I mean, he still had her in the Attitude Era for a little bit, but no, this was before. This was.
Tell me about it.
Undertaker Purple Gloves era.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me look that up. Actually, I believe Goldust was IC champ at the time.
Okay. Goldust was also an underappreciated character
Hell
at the
yeah.
time. Now that I see it, that's such a great character now.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
What about do you remember when it was?
Oh no, I guess it was just one match, but I could have sworn it was a feud. They had a King of the Ring match.
Yeah.
And they fought a few times on Raw, which probably led up to the feud at King of the Ring.
I know Undertaker and Goldust went at it for a while.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I guess that was, what is that called? The Mandela effect?
Yeah, the Mandela effect, yeah.
Yeah. But let me see, I think it was just that one match, but anyway. Let me see. No comments on that. Yeah, but yeah, Goldust was also a good wrestler too.
Are you still playing video games?
Huh?
Sorry. Are you still playing video games?
Yeah.
What do you play?
Well, same games as usual. I was gonna start playing Call of Duty again with Danny and Mabel, and I think Bhutan wanted to get on and play too. But dude, when I got on that game, I guess I hadn't played it in a while, so I needed to update. Dude, that update took like a day to do. Like, what the fuck?
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, it was a big ass file. So I mean, mind you, it was downloading while I was playing too. But
yeah.
There's a funny story behind Call of Duty. I was playing with I think it was just Mabel at the time. And we were playing I forgot what the fuck we were playing. It was like Money Heist or some shit like that.
Okay.
And I play as a female character.
Mm-hmm.
So for those gamer people that know, when you do something or you want to piss off the other team, you teabag them. So what you do is you crouch up and down, on their face or anywhere on their dead body or whatever, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna get graphic, so I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay.
So so normally I'll be like, oh yeah, take these in your face, like I'll talk shit. Don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously they don't hear me. My teammates do hear me. Oh, it was called Plunder. Thank you, Bob. So I'm like, oh yeah, take these nuts on your face, blah, 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 right? So then they're like, but dude, you're a girl character. You don't have any balls. And I'm like, oh
shit.
yeah, you're right. And I go, yeah, take these lips in your face. Dude, oh my god, if you would have heard him laughing, that shit was funny, dude. But yeah, now like whenever I was playing, instead of saying take these balls, I would say take these. It was funny. Like people would laugh. Even random people that would hear me say that shit, like, what the fuck did you say? Like, but yeah, that's the story behind that. But yeah, I just typically play Overwatch and Apex. I do want to get into an NBA game though, because I don't know. I just been wanting to play a basketball game, so I might download one or something. But
the only time we played, I remember that one time we played FIFA, and I rewatched the video when I was in quarantine, and it sucks. Not the game, but the fact that you couldn't hear me, and we were having such a funny ass conversation at that time. You can hear you laughing, but you can't hear me.
Yeah, and
I was like,
dude.
Damn.
I
wish you guys would have heard that joke.
I actually fixed that, so if we ever get to play again, I actually fixed it so we can they can hear you and they can hear me.
I'm always up for a little FIFA. It's you that rage quits all the time.
Okay, well the game we were playing didn't look really good on stream. It looked really like glitchy. So
yeah,
we were trying to figure that shit out. Like it would happen and then it would stop and then it would happen again. It just fucks up the whole experience.
Well, you kept looking at the stream while I kept watching the game, trying to score.
Look, okay, mister, I'm trying to take the fucking ball all the way inside of the fucking net instead of taking the shot from the outside.
Okay. First of all, you ain't gonna judge me for my online games because I'm playing with other people. Now, it seems easy. Oh, what do we got? You got something good.
Danny, are you talking to the Oz on that? Or are you talking to me? Because I don't play that game. He plays it. Dude, I just... A challenge was thrown. But it's not clear on who. It says, I challenge you at FIFA.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out if he's talking to you or he's talking to me. Oh, capital letters, the Oz.
Listen, you want the smoke? I'll bring it.
Oh, he said you're next. Danny, do you have Zoom? Because I feel like inviting you really quick so you can air out your challenge here.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. He's probably typing something. But yeah, damn, Oz, you just got challenged, dude.
Name a time, name a place.
Oh, but then you have to remember, though, it's not cross-platform.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. Son of a bitch.
Oh, that means I would have to set that up with an Xbox.
Yeah, let's do it. 1v1, 20-minute halves. We'll see who really comes out on top.
All right. Danny, are you trying to get on here or what? Because if you're trying to get on here to challenge him, I mean, I'll shoot you the link right quick. Like, I want to see this challenge live, dude. Hold on. You know what? I'm about to invite him. So, let me see here. I sent that link a while ago to you, huh?
Yeah, I had it for a while.
Okay, let me go.
It saves on the
yeah, Zoom. on the messages.
Yeah.
Oh, he says he's just gonna talk shit on the comments. Oh! Yo, next week you better be ready, Danny, because I am gonna send you that link, and we're gonna make this an official challenge, dude. Okay. It's gonna be official. So
it'll be fun.
You better be ready to talk your mad shit on stream live next week. I'm just saying, dude.
He's talking to you, Danny, because
I'm talking to you, Danny.
Because I'm always ready.
Oh fuck! He said he's always ready, bro. He said he's always ready. At what time? Well, we typically start at 10, but we can get you in here a little later.
Yeah.
Just let us know when, bro. Just let us know when, cause yeah. I'm fuck. That's pretty ballsy there, Danny.
And he's not the first person that's challenged me in FIFA.
Oh, hey, tell me about that story that who was it? Was it Jesse that tried to challenge you and then you like totally kicked his ass or some shit like that?
Oh no, I have friends that challenge me all the time, and then I always end up winning, because I don't do the fancy trickery and the bouncing of the balls. My game is more tactical than anything. And just a heads up, Danny, I will find your mistakes and I will capitalize on them.
Fuck. Oh, he says, but I'll be the first to destroy the Oz. Dude, okay. Okay, yeah, no, dude, you do need to come on here, bro. Not today, though, I mean, obviously, but next week it has to be a for sure thing, bro. It has to.
I've heard many people. I've heard many people say the same thing, and they'll all fall into the Oz.
You can't talk shit on the comments like that, Danny, and not expect to get on here. I mean, fuck. Holy shit, dude. That's the first ever call out on our show. Damn.
Has it? Is it?
I don't think anybody else has called you out on our show. Like that? Not like that.
Well, not called me out personally, but they've called you out personally. I know they've called you out personally. A couple of times. My cousin has. She does it all the time.
Yeah. On gaming though?
No, not gaming, just in general. You said
I
calling
always
out.
get called out on shit. I mean, that's not new. Oh shit. So, Danny, if you can hear us, which you probably can.
Yeah.
Oh. It says, I'll be on next week. Be ready, Oz. I'm coming for you. Oh.
I'm not running.
Y'all heard it here first. Danny will be on stream next week to officially make the challenge to the Oz. So, y'all better be tuned for that shit. What was I going to say? Oh. So, what team do you typically use in FIFA, Oz?
I can't say that.
Oh.
No, just kidding. I can't say that.
All right. I respect that. Keeping it confidential.
We don't talk about them things, man.
Oh, my bad, man. Damn, that's crazy. I need to moderate that fucking. I'm gonna put that shit on live on the stream, dude. I'll stream that shit on so we can see the first ever gaming challenge. But
knowing Danny, he'll probably chose like Barcelona or PSG or Man City, Real Madrid, and just letting you know that Real Madrid has a weak center defense. Barcelona has a weak midfield defense. I'd say I will expose.
He's already telling you who he knows. So he's just giving you an insider tip right there not to pick those teams because he already knows what to do with them.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, you know why? Because when I play online, it's usually always the other players usually always picking the same player, the same teams. So you get to find the weaknesses.
Is it because those teams are stacked, or just because
it's because they're stacked,
teams?
or they're the popular teams? Yeah, exactly. They're the popular teams, and it's also faster to find games with like the Barcelonas, the Madrids, the PSGs, all the Liverpools and like the big teams. It's easier to find games. If you pick like in, let's say for example in LAFC, you're gonna have a hard time finding a game.
It's because of the ranking on the team itself?
On the ranking, the star ranking, but you sometimes do find a game. Like I know I played with LA Galaxy a couple of weeks ago, and I ended up playing against Necaxa, I think, some dude from Mexico that kept cussing at me in Spanish, and when I started winning, he went very quiet. I'm like, ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Oh, so you can hear your opponent in that game?
Sometimes. If they have a mic, you can.
Oh,
if they don't have a mic, you don't.
so you can talk shit to your teammate or to your
Sometimes.
opponent. I mean,
Yeah. I don't really talk shit. I'm just like, where you at? Don't date te fuiste, something like that.
have you had people talk shit to you on the mic and you not say shit, and then when you beat them, you say something towards the end of it, and then they like go off on you for that?
That was the guy that was playing with Necaxa. He was beating me 2-0, and I came back with a 3 in the second half, and he just went very quiet. And I'm like, ¿Qué pasó? ¿Dónde estás?
No, but I'm saying, did he go off on you after you said that?
No, he just stays quiet. He just stays quiet, or we lose connection, and the game ends.
Damn. Do you remember the old Call of Duty lobbies?
Oh man, you mean all the shit talking lobbies where you really had to have thick skin to be in those lobbies because you will not last a minute.
The shit you would hear from like 7-8-year-olds and shit, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, damn, dude, I don't even talk like that.
I hear it now in Fortnite. They're trying to do the same thing. You always hear like, "Hey, you this and that." And I'm just like, "Huh? Phenomena, you have a mic?" And I'm like, "No, go away."
Yeah, dude, those lobbies back then were savage as fuck, man. I mean, dude, it's because you were all in the same lobby at the same time with your opponents. So
friends and foes, yeah.
Yeah, so let's say, the Oz was getting shit talked to, and then I was here, and I was like, oh, no, and then I would start talking shit to that guy, and then his teammate would come and jump in. Like, there was a point where everybody was talking at the same fucking time, and you couldn't understand shit. But you knew that you were talking shit to somebody on the other team.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Good times, man.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah. But
Jesse never joined.
He never did. But
I can close this up because we're not going to use it. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I think let me see here. No, just do you have any newsworthy stuff to talk about or anything like that, Oz? And you want to mention anything?
Anything big? I'm working. Okay, the only thing I will say this is that I was emailed a video this week by an anonymous source that I can't reveal. It's a very, how do I say this? It's great ghost evidence that they took from their job.
Yeah.
And it's a great video. I can't put it on or show it to you guys just yet because they want their job to remain anonymous. So I got to edit the video just a little tiny bit. But we will play it next week. But oh my God. I showed it to Ramon.
Dude.
He saw it. And I was like, what do you think about this? And he's like, what the fuck? It's like such a... It's oh my God.
It's fucking, yeah.
When we show it to you guys next week, it's going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. But I just got to edit a couple of things because they want to remain anonymous. So we'll play that next week though.
We will. Let me see on my end. I think I don't have anything else to mention. I mean, just
are you vaccinated yet?
I am actually waiting on it. And I'm glad you mentioned that. Really quick. I know that what is it? What do they call frontline workers? Essential workers are eligible to get the vaccine. I am eligible to get it. I have yet to get it. The reason why is because I've been seeing certain people get certain side effects that I'm not okay with yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a lot. I'm just gonna hold off on it. I'm gonna wait, and I guess I don't want to say let the people who need it the most get it first because obviously, I mean, where I work at, I mean, there's a high percentage of exposure. So, but I'm gonna wait on it.
Yeah, I was gonna. After I got sick, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this vaccine. But then you read about 23 people dying in Norway, and you're just like,
Yeah, I don't know how this has been going on for so long, or like it's a short amount of time, and you already figured out a vaccine to help you with it.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the vaccine does not give you immunity to to the virus. Please, for those that
Please make that
think
very
that that's
clear.
the case, it's not the case. You could still get it even if you get vaccinated with both doses. So please don't assume because you're vaccinated you're immune to this thing. You're not immune to it. You still need to wear your face mask. You need to social distance. You still need to do your shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to fucking get out of the house and do shit.
I want to go to Disneyland. That's literally all I want to
Oh
do is go to
yeah.
Disneyland.
Oh, my condolences to those that no longer have season passes to Disneyland. I know I have a
Oh,
friend that was a season ticket holder for 13 years,
yeah.
and you know, she doesn't have it anymore. You know, but yeah, you know, it's things like that. So it's like we all want to go back to our normal lives, but if we try and jump the gun and try and do it ahead of time, we're just gonna it's gonna be a continuous cycle. So just do your
Yeah.
part.
Do your part.
Yeah.
All right, Ramon, you want to hit us with a little bit of words of wisdom to get us through the week?
Yeah, actually, since we were on the topic of the whole situation with the vid,
Yeah.
um, I know that being quarantined and being at home, not being able to go out, you try and find shit to keep you busy. Some resort to binge watching shit on, streaming services, which is not bad. But there's a lot of people that lose themselves in other things. They start picking up bad habits, whether it's drinking or, doing other shit. And in all of this, you can get lost in that. And you may not even know that you're lost in it. So if you feel at any point, whether you're sober or inebriated or under the influence of something, and for a split moment you think, oh shit, I probably shouldn't be doing this, that should be your cue to go look for help. That's that asking for help is the hardest step to take when you realize that you're hooked on something or you're addicted to something. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether it's, you know, alcoholism, or, you're shooting up, or, you're stuck doing something, or like you got hooked on something. Please don't be afraid to ask for help, because your actions that you may not be aware of can affect other people. Um, I'm not going to get into detail on why I wanted to express that, but again, if you feel that you need help, ask for it, because there's going to be someone that's going to help you, whether it's a family member, a friend, a coworker. Just feel free to let somebody know how you're feeling and that you need help. Um, you know, it someone's there for you. Someone's there for you.
Yeah.
But other than that, going with what Jesse always says, make sure you wear your mask, sanitize your hands, social distance. We all want to get back to normal. And I want to watch WrestleMania, please.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
We all want to go back to watching shit live. And we can't
Live.
if y'all don't do your part. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
anyways, I'm gonna leave.
Yes,
I'm gonna
please.
leave it with those words of wisdom.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and it's exactly what you said. See, when I hate to make things about me, but quarantining, like, my mental health was fucked. Like, it makes I believe our biggest enemy is boredom.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, when you're bored, or when you're not busy doing something else, your mind wanders. It does.
Yeah.
You can't help it, especially when you're an overthinker like me. Like, my mind goes into 10 different places. If I sit here for long enough without watching the TV, or without playing a video game, or without helping make something to eat, or this and that, you're just like, why does this person hate me? What did I ever do to them? Like, little shit like that. Your mind just wanders for no reason.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, and then you start making scenarios in your head that are like non-existent, and then
Yep.
you stress yourself out over some shit that isn't even fucking happening or that may not ever happen, but you just created it yourself just to see what the fuck you think was gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's
And the problem is a lot of people nowadays are too stubborn to ask for help.
yeah,
That's the fucking problem. We as Mexicans are raised to be like, no, we can do things ourselves. We'll never ask for help. It's that pride thing that we have. There's been people that I've reached out to just to check on them, and they left me on scene. So that's when I'm just like, well, fuck you too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Or like, I've had conversation with people where people are going through stuff like, well, tell me about it. What's going on? No, it's fine. I'll get over it. Well, fuck you too. Like, God damn it. I'm trying to help you. Like, I understand mental health and I know how your mind works. I've been in therapy for 2.5 years. I know how this works. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to be helped or you don't want my help, then there's nothing I can do for you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when shit goes bad and now you want to reach out, it's like, no, we're good. We're good. You got this. You can do it.
Hang in there.
I'm that petty. I'm letting you know. Like my therapist has taught me to be so fucking petty nowadays. It's like fucking weird.
Fuck it is what it is.
Yeah. You try to be nice to people. They don't want your help. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want anything to do with you. When shit goes bad, don't come looking for me because I tried my best with you, and that's it.
True. Oh, really quick before we get off, I do want to give a shout out to Rocio and Ruben. They're gonna go ahead and bring in the little peanut next month. They had a drive-by baby shower yesterday. Sorry I didn't attend. I mean, but I was there in spirit. I also want to shout out to Pico Rivera's AYSO region for reaching out to Boothang. Thank you very much for that, and for everybody else that contributed or shared or participated in the GoFundMe for Novo. We greatly appreciate it. The link is still in the description of this video. It's going to be the last video that's going to have it. So feel free to take a look. But yeah, thanks to everybody who helped with that. And like I said, if you didn't have, the opportunity to donate, don't worry about it. If you shared, that's also, we take that as a donation as well. Like, I mean, it reached a lot of people. And to my Armada family too, I mean, they reached out as well. Thank you very much for that. It's greatly appreciated. So to everybody that participated and helped out, thank you very much. Oz, thank you very much for allowing me to do that stream. Jesse too. I mean, he's not here, but thank you guys for that. I think it was something that was much needed on our end here, as especially for me, because I was feeling a certain type of way and I just needed it to release. So I appreciate you guys and letting me vent and start a healing process, man.
You're such a major part of this show. There's no way we could have done a show without paying tribute to somebody that was very important to you. It's impossible.
Yeah. So thank you guys for that. So I appreciate it. So again, everybody that reached out, thank you. I appreciate it. Boris, dude, if you see this, it's not that I don't want to talk to you, bro. It's just I don't think I'm ready to have a full-blown conversation about the situation yet. So I will hit you up in the text later on. But again, sorry, it's not that I don't want to talk to you, man. It's just I don't think I'm quite ready just yet to have a conversation about it. So
before we leave, I believe Jesse gave you a little something.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so since we have,
I know he's not here, but I know he'll get a kick out of watching.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I mean, we waited. We waited an hour and 9 minutes for you, bro. But so it says, let it snow, and then it says, what does it say? Read maybe the card. This could help repair the stuff you break. LOL. And then it says, to Ramon El Pa from McQueen Sanchez family. So let's see what it is. You can hear it?
It's interesting.
I'm just gonna rip the paper.
Yeah.
You fucking moron! You're an idiot, bro! Really?
What is it? I don't know what it is.
It's a fucking toolkit. It's a fucking toolkit. No fucking way, bro. I gotta open
didn't
this
know
shit.
that.
I used the
didn't know
fucking
that.
spoon to open this shit because I had
I
nothing to
didn't know
open it
that.
with.
He didn't tell me what it was. I'm like, no, I want to get surprised too. Let me show you what he got for me. I gotta move my stuff a little bit.
This motherfucker right here, dude. Oh shit, it fell apart, but dude, this is fucking insane. I gotta fix it though. It fell apart a little bit, but I could fix it. It's got like all these parts and tools and shit. Like
I don't know where the other one's
it's
at.
all like it broke apart in the box, but it's all in here. Actually, you know what? This might not be a bad tool to have. Actually,
He got me a sub game box, which is 400 games in one. Well, this is one of the gifts. The other one is a board game called Geek, which is really cool. But this one, it's a little playing device, like kind of looks like a Nintendo, but when you turn it on, hold on, English.
oh Daddy, why you gotta laugh at me, bro? Daddy's over here laughing at me.
Yes, they have old school games on here to play.
Dude.
Yeah. So thank you, Jess, for that.
Hell
and,
yeah.
And the board game, which I will be
check
debuting.
if that thing has what was that game I used to? Does it have Spy Hunter in there?
Let me see. I don't know. I haven't gone through this whole thing.
Spy Hunter was
so
my
many
shit,
fucking games in
dude.
here.
I love Spy Hunter.
As Super Mario, Mario 14, Mario 3, Dr. Mario, Mario Brothers, Turtles 1, Turtles 4, Contra, Jackal, Russian Attack.
Contra. Fuck,
yeah.
I remember Contra, dude. Up, down, left, right.
Ninja Gaiden, RoboCop, Mortal Kombat 4, Spider-Man, Aladdin 3. What was the game you were telling me?
Oh, Spy Hunter.
Damn. It has Donkey Kong, F1
Is it
Racer.
alphabetized?
Yeah, it's alphabetized.
Dude,
has
this
over
shit
400
is fucking
games.
cool, actually. I'm all like playing with the gift that he got me and shit.
Sky Destroyer.
Dude, this is so fucking. I'm actually hyped about this because it's like little parts. Like I can fix my glasses with this shit. And look, it's even got a freaking extender thing, dude. Look at this shit. Ah!
You're so excited
It's
for that.
the little things, yo. It's the little things, man.
Yeah.
Jesse, you're a fucking fool for this one, bro. I'm gonna fucking get your back, watch. Fuck. So anyways, with that being said, my peeps, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up so we can enjoy these little gifts a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I need to put this back because I guess it locks a certain way. Oh, wait. Oh, it was broken. Okay, I'll fix it. Anyway. No, it was already broken when I opened it. I have to fix it. I'm going to fix it. I have a lot of parts that I got to fix. But anyways, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining us today on the Fetterly Club podcast. Danny, don't forget, you will be getting that link invite so you can join us next week and talk your shit to the Oz. So Oz, I'm not even going to say be prepared to have your A game because your A game's always on deck. So... Again, thank you very much. This is the glorious one here with the Oz.
Lay.
Yeah. Oh, Oz, don't forget to plug in your Chocolate Boom Boom OnlyFans or...
yeah. My OnlyFans at Jiggly Jiggly Boom Boom, $4.99 a month with the first month free preview for anybody out there who likes seeing a big man do his thing.
Alrighty, my peeps. Well, thank you very much for joining us. This is the glorious one and the Oz signing off until the next one.
Bye.
Oops. I said and now. There we go. Now we're out. Bye.
He still said oops.